Veni Domine Maranatha, Veni Domine Maranatha, Veni Domine Maranatha, sito veni Maranatha, Veni Domine Maranatha, Veni Domine Maranatha, Veni Domine Maranatha, sito veni Maranatha.
Welcome back to our last video for this Advent season. I am sure all of us can think of a time when we have received incredible hospitality from others, a time when our presence was not just tolerated by our hosts, but when they went out of their way to make room for us and to make us feel like we were part of their family. That kind of hospitality, which connects and unites us together as a family, is a central part of the Christmas story, and it's a central part of our whole story of salvation with God. In creating and guiding the universe, God has made room for us to have a special place within His creation as His sons and daughters, made in His image and likeness. When the Archangel Gabriel came to her at the Annunciation, Mary literally had to make room within herself to welcome Jesus as her beloved child. In this Sunday's Gospel, we hear about how Joseph had to generously make room in his life to take Mary as his wife into his home and to raise the baby Jesus as his foster son. Soon, we will hear how when they traveled to connect with Joseph's family roots in Bethlehem, someone makes room for the Holy Family in the humble surroundings of a stable. And very likely, in a few days at our parish Christmas Masses, we might be asked to make room in our churches, in our parking lots, in our pews, maybe even in our favorite spots, to welcome strangers, visitors, and regular guests, and to make them feel like an important part of our parish family. It reminds us of the advice that we are given near the end of the letter to the Hebrews. Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for by doing that, someone have entertained angels without knowing it. To end, I just want to share with you a beautiful tradition of hospitality that comes from my own Polish background. As a little boy, I remember when my sister and I were setting up the table for Christmas Eve dinner, our parents always reminded us to make room and set one extra place setting at the table. This extra place had two meanings for us. First, it makes us ready to welcome anyone who might drop in on our Vigilia dinner unexpectedly. We are ready to welcome them and make them part of our family celebration. Second is a sign of our making room for Jesus in our celebration, in our home, and in our lives. We make room for Him in our family just as He has made room for us in His family. So I invite you to practice hospitality in a couple of ways this Christmas. First, if you see someone at church this Christmas who looks like they are a guest or a visitor, make room for them and welcome them so they will feel like part of the family. Second, make a symbolic place for Jesus and for unexpected visitor in your family celebrations this Christmas. Thank you for joining us on this video series this Advent. I hope it has helped you to get rid of what doesn't belong in your life, to be filled with the light of Christ, and to make room for God and others in your family this Christmas. I will keep you close in my thoughts and prayers so that each of you and your families will experience the profound love and presence of Jesus this last week of Advent and when you celebrate Christmas. May God bless you. Maranatha, come Lord Jesus, Maranatha.
Seigneur Jésus, Maranatha, viens Seigneur Jésus, Maranatha, viens Seigneur Jésus, Maranatha, viens Seigneur Jésus, Maranatha.
Vieni Signor Gesù,
Maranatha,
vieni Signor Gesù,
Maranatha,
vieni Signor Gesù,
Maranatha, vieni Signor Gesù, Maranatha.